Welcome back to Granbury TV. I'm Robin Tenter. I'm here with the Sheriff for the weekly Sheriff's Report. Sheriff, how are you doing?
Doing good.
All right, what you got going on this week?
Well, it's been a busy week. Got a lot of stuff that's happened, so a lot to report this week.
Okay.
All right, start off with, we had a suspect that assaulted a correctional officer, and that wasn't good. On the 4th at around 7:30, Hood County Sheriff deputies responded to 5500 block of North Lakeside Hills Court in reference to suicidal threats. Deputies discovered John Delbert Fowler, 50 years old, was making threats to end his life and was taken into custody to be evaluated by MHMR and was transported to Lake Granbury Medical Center and to be medically cleared. During the visit at Lake Granbury Medical Center, he kicked the jailer in the right wrist, causing him pain, and he was arrested then and charged with assault on a public servant, felony 3, and bond was set at $20,000. He has gotten out of jail at this time, but that was not a good situation. We got the SWAT guys lined up and come out there, and it ended fairly quick compared to what I thought it could have, and the outcome wasn't bad at all, I guess, because he was taken into custody and he was released from the hospital. Then he came to my jail after that. So. We had a man arrested for a burglary on June 1st at around 11 a.m. The deputies responded to the disturbance call at the 4400 block of Carter Court. Deputies discovered Ronald Eugene Beatty, 53-year-old guy, had entered a residence without permission and threatened the victim, a 52-year-old male, with a butcher knife. The victim was not injured during the incident and is familiar with Beatty. The argument was over money that one claimed the other owed him. And so he was arrested and charged with burglary of a habitation with intent to commit another felony. So that he was charged with a felony 1, and bond was set at $50,000. And he also has a parole warrant with no bond, so he's sitting in my jail and probably will be for a while until it all goes to court. So, and we had deputies were busy making a drug arrest over the weekend, last weekend, with starting on the 31st and going through the June 1st, the deputies arrested 5 suspects on drugs from traffic stops in Hood County. At Ginger Marie Dillo, 51 years old, was charged with possession of a controlled substance, and that's a state jail felony, and bond was set at $5,000. And possession of a controlled substance, a Class A misdemeanor, and bond was set at $2,500. Possessing under a gram of meth and prescription pills without a prescription. Brandy Michelle Cummins, 31 years old, was charged with possession of a controlled substance, felony 3, and bond was set at $15,000. Tampering with evidence, that's felony 3, and bond was set at $15,000. Possessing over a gram of meth and trying to hide and destroy it. And Celine Ruth LaCoy, I think is how she says her name, 31 years old, was charged with manufacture and delivery of a controlled substance, felony 1, bond $50,000. Possessing approximately 22 grams of meth. So that was a big hit right there, taking that much off the street just with one person. And Cynthia Ann Kitchens, 51 years old, charged with possession of a controlled substance, state jail felony, and bond was set at $5,000. All have posted bond and currently out of jail at the present time, but that was a big weekend for taking a lot of illegal drugs off the street.
Certainly sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah. And then we had a man arrested for felony family violence on the 30th of May around 5 a.m. Hood County deputies responded to the 1800 block of Rifle Road in reference to a disturbance. Deputies discovered Christian Brian Dom, 39 years old, had allegedly assaulted his 30-year-old girlfriend during an argument. Dom struck the victim in the head, hips, and back with his open and closed hands, causing her pain. The victim was not seriously injured during the incident, though. Dom was arrested and charged with assault family violence with previous convictions, and that's a felony 3, and bond was set at $20,000, and he's still in jail. So then the narcotics unit, they arrested 2 with drugs on the 29th of May around 5 p.m. Narcotics unit was conducting a drug investigation on Aaron Glenn Jensen and Miranda Bramlett. She's 19 and he's 36, and for possessing drugs in the 2600 block of Camp Cruces Court. Jensen was charged with possession of a controlled substance, felony 2, bond was set at $20,000. Possession of a controlled substance, felony 2, bond $20,000. Possession of a controlled substance, felony 2, bond $20,000. And possession of a controlled substance, felony 2, bond $20,000. So a total of $80,000 in bond. And they had some, Jensen was in possession of over 4 grams of meth. And then another one, methocarbamol, I don't even know what that is, and methadone and oxycodone. Bramlett was charged with possession of a controlled substance, felony 2, bond was set at $20,000. And possession of a controlled substance, state jail felony, bond was at $5,000 on that. And for being in possession of over 4 grams of methadone and under a gram of meth. And both they were still in jail, so. It's been busy with lots of drugs.
So it sounds like an action-packed week, definitely.
Yeah, but we got a lot of drugs taken off the street, so that's a good thing. It was a successful week, but unfortunately it seems like it's like swatting flies. You take out one and here comes 10 more or something. So always somebody wants to be a drug dealer out there, and there's lots of it out there. So it's a ongoing war on drugs, so we'll keep fighting that. And I got a Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week too.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Well, the Crime of the Week this week, we need information on a burglary of a habitation. The burglary occurred on the 500 block of 5th Street in Toller. The burglary occurred between April 23rd, 2014 and May 5th, 2014. Forced entry was made into the residence. Stolen items include a vanity chest of drawers, a red rug, 3 recliners, green, red, and a blue one, and an end table with a marble top, red couch, and a weight set valued at $725. Anyone with information on this can call Crime Stoppers at 817-573-TIPS or go online to hoodcountycrimestoppers.com or send a text to 274637 and type tip 129 and then your message. All tips remain anonymous. Upon arrest and indictment, you could receive up to a $1,000 cash reward. So.
All right, hopefully somebody can give you some information on that.
Yep, we need all the help we can get, not just on this kind of crime, but on any crime that you might see out there. Please help us. I've got 50 deputies out there, but they can't be everywhere at once, and so even with the Granbury PD and the troopers and constables and everybody out there, we still need all the help we can get from the citizens out there. So call in if you see something suspicious or you know something just happened. Let us know and be a good witness and get the information so we can get that case solved and get the people taken care of and help the victims. So we need all the help we can get.
Well, I'll let you get back to work. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and I'll see you next week.
Well, thanks for having me, and I'll be back.